Hey everyone, it's Byron again here to testify for Jesus Christ. I had said in the last video I had one more warning I wanted to share, and this is it. Two different dreams, and then I'm going to tie it in with some other things I'm hearing from other people, as well as seeing on television, believe it or not. One dream I had when I lived in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but it was about Decatur, Alabama, where I currently reside. And at one point in time during that period, I had a dream. And in the dream, I heard gunfire, and it was really slow. It was like, and in the dream, I compared it to a slow rain. Like it was setting in. It's going to be here for a long time. Like there was something going to happen in the city. I don't think necessarily just Decatur. I think it's going to be U.S. wide, because we also had dreams from others, and John has given me some dreams about civil unrest. In another dream here in my location now, I had it where I knew people were going to be outside my house, and I also knew that my wife and I were supposed to lay down prone position in the floor and never present ourselves as potential targets. Just lay low, stay in the house. Now I wanted to tie this in to a couple things. There's some people talking about days of darkness. I have no idea anything from the Lord on that. But what I do compare what I've experienced to is a period of time where um, things will be so bad outside, I should be inside. And if you look into when the children of Israel came, just before they came out of Egypt, the death angel passed over, and we have um, the holiday called the Passover, when you put blood on the doorpost and then it passes over. Well, in both dreams that I've had, I've been inside and known to stay inside while bad things were going outside, things of darkness. Not necessarily, I'm not saying 3 days of darkness in which the sun, the moon would not show, but darkness, things of the dark side will be happening outside. But I'm not saying 3 days either. I'm just saying what I've seen in dreams is shooting, and then hearing people outside, and me knowing in the dream, don't go out, don't present yourself as a target, just lay low. In addition to that, and I've heard other people talk about similar things on videos like YouTube and stuff like that, things from the Lord. In addition to that, there's a TV series that just recently aired. I didn't watch it, but I saw commercials of it, called The Purge, and it looked like it was an authorization to do lawlessness and kill people. That's exactly what it looked like to me. And for some reason, I'm thinking I saw something one time that was related associated with that. It was related to seeing people taken to a church that were going to be human sacrifices inside a church. So anyway, these things are coming, man. There's stuff coming that we do not want to see. There's things going to happen that are going to shake this world. And I am providing this just in case you were to find yourself in a position where you realized the gunfire setting in, or you got people outside. There's a time in which we might want to stand up and play hero, but I'm being shown the opposite of that right now. Lay low, let what's going to happen happen. And in the process of judgment, the way the Lord has shown things to me is that after it's all over, there will be an opportunity in the atmosphere for people to learn, for people to be unimpeded. He actually showed me a place of rest all the way back in 1996 time frame. At the time, I didn't realize that place of rest might be after the darkness. But now I see that it looks very clear that there's going to be a remnant, and they're going to be able to learn and worship the Lord in the absence of all this darkness. But there's a lot of darkness coming, including foreign invasion into the United States. If you look at Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 50, it talks about, ye who escape the sword, stand not still. Remember the Lord afar off, and let Jerusalem come into your mind. I believe that's speaking to a remnant of Babylon, and I believe that, with all my heart, that the Lord showed me the United States is Babylon. I heard it spoken one time. I've seen all kinds of stuff happening in the United States in a dream. The Lord spoke to me in there and said Babylon. So no doubt in my mind what it is. So anyway, that's just a caution, something that if it comes up, the crazy thing is, watching a cowboy western and all that stuff, and TV movies, and maybe even playing these games, you sometimes get this idea that you need to fight force with force, or fight, heavily against something. And there's a time for everything. And this particular setting I'm talking about is a time to lay low. So I'm going to let you go. And praise God that He is warning so many people through so many people. And I appreciate the comments, where there's some comments coming in that are very good and impactful. So thank you.